Do you want to play some awesome games but you're always on the move, or you don't have stable internet connection? Well, you're at the right place. Here are 15 of the best offline games that I'm sure you will enjoy. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with number 15, we have Assault Bots. If you like war in modern combat, specifically in games, then you're definitely going to like this game. Assault Bots is a multiplayer shooter game which features lots of maps with multiple game modes such as Capture the Flag, Conquest, Team Deathmatch, and so much more. The game also offers an offline mode where players can play against other bots in single player. It also features tanks and other vehicles equipped with machine guns and rocket launchers. Players can also customize their bots and wheels for faster takedowns. You can customize to the point of choosing between wheels, mesh legs, or helicopter blades, or wings for land and air combat. Overall, I really enjoyed playing the offline mode of this game, and the graphics is great. At number 14, we have Outlands. This is a zombie survival game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where the undead occupy every location. You have to use the leftover materials, weapons, clothing, and resources, as well as the natural resources around you, to create reliable shelter and get the upper hand on the general mess of the world. This sandbox survival game seems to be pretty similar to Minecraft. Overall, it's a good game, but there will be a few bugs here and there since the game is still under development. Next up at number 13, we have War Strike. This is an offline first-person shooter game where you play the role of a commander who is on the mission of destroying all the terrorist groups and mafia bosses in the city. In this game, you have to fight the enemy as a one-man army. The gameplay is great as players get to fight with NCP, destroy helicopters, defuse bombs, and much more. There's a lot of weapon options like machine guns, assault rifles, and so much more. The game has a unique story with 3 chapters and each chapter has several missions. If we're talking about graphics, I was impressed. I think the graphics was great and I reckon you try out this game at least once. At number 12, we have Ariosia. Ariosia is a medieval open-world RPG where you take on the role of a ruler of a small city called Ariosia. Your goal is to turn this city into one of the most powerful cities to ever be built. This game is quite different from the other game on this list because you have full control of your city and the surrounding area. You can banish the bandits from your city, help rebuild the homes they destroyed. So you have to build higher walls and a castle in order to defend your city. You can also conquer their land and enslave your enemies as you build your empire. Overall, I think it's a great game with some good graphics. Moving on to number 11, we have Slender: The Arrival. Slender: The Arrival is the official video game adaptation of Slender Man developed by Blue Isle Studios for mobile devices. If you're not familiar with this game, its atmosphere was designed to give players a perfect blend of tension and paranoia. Players will find themselves in the dark and threatening world of sensory deprivation and a horrifying story filled with hauntings and audio sounds that will give you the creeps. Overall, it's a fun game with great graphics, but I found it to be too short. 10. Real Coaster. If you're a roller coaster enthusiast and into theme parks, you might have a good time with this game. This is a new title from Raven Turn Games that allows you to build your dream park. In this game, players can build new rides, upgrade, maintain, and manage them. And unlike other games, you can also ride the 3D attraction that you build. While on rides, players can also switch between multiple camera angles, which mean the rides feel a bit more realistic. Overall, it's a good game for anyone who wants to create their own world full of rides. 9. Metro Survival. This one's a top-down zombie survival game in which players have to complete specific tasks to move on to another level. However, even though the game is offline, it does not save progress, which I find very disappointing. Overall, it's a great game, and the gameplay is smooth, but the game is busted with bugs here and there. So the developers has a lot of work to do. At number 8, we have Endless Nightmare. This is a horror game in which players test their guts and overcome their fears. You play the role of James, a police officer whose wife and daughter was murdered at home. Players have to investigate by exploring each area in the house, opening locked doors, search for clues, solve brain teasers, and so much more. Players will have to hide from a horrible mad woman and try to escape. If you get tired of running and want to fight back, the game offers players parts of a taser gun they have to collect in order to kill the madwoman. This is a very wonderful game for those of you who love scary games. I love the gameplay. Even though it gives me the jitters, I still enjoyed playing it. Number 7. Animus Rivnane. This is a new action RPG similar to Dark Souls but in episodic form. Players will spawn in a world that's on the edge of disaster. You are summoned from humanity's desperation, and you're all that stand between Cadmea and its annihilation. The game offers a single-player fantasy offline RPG with an isometric 3D POV gameplay. It also offers tactical combat, and you can customize touch controls. This game also offers a great narrative storytelling with dialogue, with main and side quest boss battles. You can also craft weapons, armor, and other accessories. Players can also upgrade their skills, effects, and attributes. If you're a fan of Dark Souls or want to play a game similar to Dark Souls, you should check out this game at least once. At number 6 we have Ice Cream 5. This is a long-awaited continuation of a horror saga in which you will face a team of strange maniacs. The previous part of this game ended with the children being rescued and going to the exit, but they were interrupted by the unexpected appearance of the main villain. The ice cream factory guards will try to stop you from running away and alert Rod if they see you. So you have to show off your newfound skills by dodging and escaping them. The game also offers fun, ingenious puzzles that you have to solve in order to reunite with their friends. Also, for the first time, you will be able to switch characters and become Jay. You can also travel back in time and relive key moments in the game's history. Overall, this new chapter is amazing. If you're a big fan of the Ice Cream series, I reckon you guys check this chapter out. Next up at number 5, we have Starlit Kart Racing. This is a Mario Kart-style racing game, where you get to control the characters from the popular platform adventure game, Starlit Adventures. Your goal in this game is to do whatever it takes to cross the finish line first. The game features dozens of exciting tracks such as mud, rain, and night tracks. The game also offers superpowers and special items to turn disputes around. You will also have a huge collection of customizable karts that you can choose from. So you have to show your skills as a pilot and your intelligence to use the power of karts. With this perfect combination, you will be a great Starlit champion. Overall, I really enjoyed playing this game. It has great graphics and intelligent controls designed to enhance your experience. Moving on to number 4, we have Trials of Mana. This is an open-world action RPG in which the player controls a selection of the 3 out of 6 protagonists. While each begins their own narrative, they are drawn into a single quest to defeat the Benevolence and save the Mana Tree. The game has beautiful graphics, so you can see the world of Mana in full 3D render. The game also offers a dynamic battle system to evade enemies and fight back with aerial and combo attacks. Players can also switch from light to dark classes to strengthen their characters and change their appearance. There is also a newly added Class 4 in this remake, with over 300 different kinds of abilities. Overall, it's a great game with amazing graphics and soundtracks. I really think you guys should check out this game if you're into RPGs. Down at number 3 is Wall of Insanity. Wall of Insanity is a single-player campaign third-person shooter in which you play as a special unit soldier sent to investigate the mysterious circumstances under which your squad vanished. The game features a dark storyline with intense action and a mysterious journey into the unknown. Your survival depends on caution, reaction speed, and weapon accuracy. You also get to journey to another world where fear, sorrow, and madness rule. It has a diligently crafted, ominous environment filled with mystery and danger. The game also features a plethora of traps and enemies waiting around every corner, so players have to investigate their surroundings carefully. Overall, it's a great game if you are looking for a good action shooting game. Moving on to number 2, we have Professional Fishing Mobile. If you're a fan of fishing, then this incredibly exciting simulator should definitely be number 1 on your list. Immerse yourself in an atmosphere of nature and feel like a real fisherman, enjoy fishing, compete in fishing tournament in real time, and win great achievement and valuable rewards to show that you're the best fisherman around. The game features 7 beautiful locations and over 30 kinds of fish. Number 1. Ryuko Legend of the Shadow Hunter. This is an open-action RPG in which you will encounter detailed ninja fighting characters, discover ancient Japanese landmarks, and also uncover the beauty of Karom. You will perform inventory management and have dialogues with NPC characters. The main protagonist of this game fights with a sharp katakana which you can change. All in all, is a good game with great graphics and smooth controls. So that's it for today. 15 of some of the best offline games of 2021 so far. If you feel this video was helpful, smash that like button and hit the subscription bell, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss one of our videos.